Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl Eliza, and I look a little crazy right now. Okay, I look crazy, but I'm going to do like my makeup before attending class kind of thing, right? So you just gotta bear with me. I already did my eyebrows, foundation like on certain areas where I have dark spots or like redness, and then I guess now I'm gonna do like eyeshadow, right? If you hear me having like a lisp, it's because I do right now, because I just pierced my tongue like 3 days ago. So yeah, I'm going to actually, before we even start, I'm going to put in my contacts because I think this look should use some contacts. And then we'll actually begin. So this eye is still kind of tearing up, but I have my contacts in, and now we're just gonna prime our eyelids and begin. Using the ColourPop No Filter concealer, but in shade Fair, because we're going to use a bright green today and we really want it to pop out, so I suggest using a lighter base. Oh, but before we do that, I'm gonna use tape. This doesn't play so perfect, but like I don't got time for that. So we're just going to prime this eyelid first because this concealer dries very quickly. I'm going to be using this flat edge brush right here. Nothing crazy. I already used this for concealer, so we're gonna actually change that. I used the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, this one right here. So this is a brand new palette that I bought like literally like 2 months ago, and I never used it yet. So I'm using this palette right here. It's called Street Ink Intense Matte Makeup Palette. I don't know. I'm just gonna be dipping into the brown shade right here. There's a couple browns. They're different, okay, but I think I'm gonna dip into this one right here. It's called Urban Style, and we're gonna put that in our crease, and then we're gonna cut our crease, and then you'll see. Okay, you'll see. Brick wall and concrete right next to it. I'm gonna dip into both, mix them, and then really deepen my outer corner. So now that we got the first step on both eyes pretty much done, we're just going to cut our crease. I'm going to be using the same concealer from Tarte, but I'm gonna change the brush to this one right here. It's just a flat edge brush, right? I'm not really good with these names for these brushes, but we're gonna be using this brush, and then we're gonna gently and slowly, because I'm not really good at this, but we're gonna cut our crease. Now that we cut our crease, we're just gonna blend it downwards into our, I don't even know, into our eye. Okay, I'm going to now dip into my 25 color eyeshadow palette, and this one right here. I'm going to dip into this green shade right here, Coral and Grinch. You're gonna want to use a flat edge brush for this because we're patting in color to the eye, we're not blending it in really. So this one right here. Now that we have the green on our eyelids, we're just going to take off this tape and then begin on our eyeliner. So for this look, I'm going to be using glitter as eyeliner, like a glitter eyeliner moment, right? Last video I used these glitters. Well, I used the white glitter, but now we're just gonna use the green one. And with these glitters, I feel like it's best to use with like eyelash glue, even though I don't feel like you should really use eyelash glue all over your eyelid, but I do. Sorry, not sorry. We're going to be using a small detailed brush. You can't, it doesn't even focus, but you know what I'm talking about. A small detail brush. We're gonna dip it into this and draw an eyeliner, right? Since this glue is in black, it's gonna dry clear, and then we're slowly gonna place the glitter on our eyelid. But first we gotta make a eyeliner shape, which I kind of suck at eyeliner. It's not gonna be even, I know it's not, but let's see where this goes. So we're gonna take this flat edge brush right here. I don't even know what I last used it for, but all I know is it's a flat edge brush, and we're just gonna slowly dip into the glitter and place it on our wing. Now, is this perfect? No, but I tried. Okay, I tried. We're just going to, I think I'm gonna blend the brown a little down, even though it's supposed to be a cut crease. I think I'm gonna just blend it a little down, cause I don't know how I feel about this just open right here, but yeah, I'm gonna do the other eye. I mean, it shouldn't look as crazy when I put on the lashes, but right now it's gonna look a little weird. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dip into that brown shade, right? And then I'm just gonna blend this. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do my foundation, and then when I'm about to do concealer, I'll cut this a little better. This right here is for, you know, my blemishes, so I already put like a little bit of foundation that's like a foundation that sets already. So now on top of that, I'm gonna put a different foundation, which is actually my shade, and I'm just gonna dab a little bit here and there. This is the Clinique foundation, the Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1, the concealer and foundation, and yeah. So lately my skin has been very dry, but since I'm finally home, I'm able to use my mist. I need to get another one. I have the other one though, the rose water, that's more filled, but I'm gonna use this one still, the aloe with cucumber whatever. I'm gonna spray this. You're gonna blend this in. Okay, so now that that is blended, I'm going to take my darker foundation that's cream stick, and I'm just gonna take this brush right here. I'm not even sure what it says, a detailed tampered blender, but I'm pretty sure you use this for concealer, but I use it for my contour, well, my cream contour, I guess. And then we're just gonna put that along here, forehead, because my forehead is kind of darker than the rest of my skin. Don't know how, but yeah. And then might as well just contour. I do nothing crazy with that. Do some down here, and then yeah, that's pretty much it with that. Make sure you go upwards when blending your cheekbones. And then now I'm gonna use concealer, and for concealer we use the same Tarte concealer, my favorite concealer to be honest. This goes a long way, so because it's a full coverage concealer, so I just use my back of my hand I take my inner corner, I go up, is a normal thing I do. Okay, and look, with this concealer, I fixed my eyeliner here in the inner corner. Really blend up. It's gonna, when you usually put your hair in a ponytail or a half up, half down, it really does this to your face, like lifts it up. I'm going to set my face using the Airspun loose powder. First, I use this brush right here. It's a flat edge brush, and take a little bit of this, tap it, and really snatch my jaw. Kind of just go ham right here. So I do this. I do that because I have smile lines very easily, so that just works out. I'm gonna go over my eyebrows because my eyebrows get very oily quickly, and my chin. If you want, not everybody does this, but I take a beauty blender. I'll take some product like this, I'll pat it on the lid, make it like that, and slowly just pat it into my skin, and then I'll damp my beauty blender and I'll go over it. Okay, so now that we did that, we're gonna take the beauty blender again, spray it like 2 times, no, 3rd one, go back into it, give the skin some hydration. So instead of like taking the powder off of your face, I'm more so putting it on. Now you have to be careful because this can actually lift up your foundation. I don't recommend doing this like a lot throughout your makeup, but I do it to bring in more moisture back in after using that powder. Okay, now take my contour and blush palette. Like, oh shit! I'm gonna take this brush right here. I'm going to take the contour shade, the dark one, and I'm just gonna do this. So on camera it may look different, but in person this is just giving me more color back into my face. And I'm taking my blush brush right here. I'm dipping into the shade. I don't even know if it has a name. I'm going upwards, so your face can be very lifted, going over my nose a little bit. You can't really see it, but in person it's a hint, a hue, you know. That's pretty much it for this palette. Now for my eyebrows, I'm just gonna dip into a black powder. Doesn't matter, eyebrow powder, whatever. And I'm just gonna like redo my eyebrows, just make it a little darker. Now I'm gonna go into highlight. I'm just gonna use my Art Slowly highlight. This is a jelly one in Jelly Beam, Illuminator, whatever, glaze, I don't know, something like that. This is my highlighting brush that I use. So this is for the inner corner right here. Okay, now I'm gonna put on lashes, and then I think we're kind of done. I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna be using these lashes right here. They're kind of wispy. I already wore them like 2 days ago. These right here. Yeah, so like you can kind of see like the wing, right? I'm gonna just use the black what is it called, eyelash glue. I'm gonna just let this get tacky. That's like the best thing to do with your eyelashes. Make sure your eyelashes are tacky when you're about to put them on. They'll stay on longer. And also make sure not to mess with your lashes when you just put them on. Make sure they dry a little bit, so you're able to like move them around. And when they're moving, or when they're being moved around, when they're tacky, sorry, but when you move your eyelashes around when they're tacky, they're more or less able to stay in the spot that you want them to be in. So that's that. Eyelash, I still need to figure out what this is called. This is sad. I guess eyelash tweezer, right? So now that this stayed here for a little bit, hasn't been that long to be honest, but see, placed it, and that's pretty much it. You know, I need mascara, but I don't really care about that right now. I need to do my hair, but you know, class is about to start in like 20 more minutes. I should start getting ready in 20 minutes, but class really starts in like 30 minutes. That's pretty much it for this look. I look crazy. My hair is crazy. I don't really care about my hair, but that's it for the look today. I'm not gonna put on lipstick. You know what? Actually, I'll put some I'm gonna put some brown in my crease, right? Not crease, waterline. I was about to take this palette, but no. Since I don't want to take out the palette, I put it away. I'm gonna just use the Too Faced Just Peachy palette, and I'm gonna dip into Peach Tart, a similar shade to the brown that we just used. Make sure we put it into that waterline. Nothing too crazy. Oh my god, I almost forgot. We can't forget my beauty mark. I do this all the time. Well, YouTube doesn't know I do this all the time, but I do this all the time. My beauty mark. So now that my eyelashes actually have dried, I don't think I am done yet, because I need to make sure they are together, you know? I'm gonna go into some mascara. And okay, now we're done. Right? Yeah, now we're done. I'm just gonna start getting ready for class. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time. And peace.